What's up, guys? I'm Big Roy Awesome, and this is Marvel Strike Force. This video will be my top 5 tips to maximize your Blitz score. A little background, I'm a Day 1 global launch player, and I've hit top 500 in every Blitz that I've tried to, without spending power cores, including the most recent 2 cable blitzes where I scored over 900,000. But even if you're not going for top 500, you can still use these tips to eventually do all the milestones in each Blitz, so you can get all the character shards, gold, and Blitz credits. Alright, tip number 1 will be to manage your Blitz charges intelligently. As you can see, I haven't done my medical supply run yet because that would put me over the 500 limit. So now with those extra ones, I'll be able to pump up my multiplier higher on the first day here. Alright, second tip is unlock as many characters as you possibly can. So farm the nodes or get them from the respective stores. I have 12 teams now, so I can get to tier 4 in the first day. So that definitely helps get you up there. Alright, the third tip is if you haven't already leveled them up, keep your 1-stars down here and only level them up enough so that you can equip their damage equipment on the left and the health equipment on the right. Because what that does, it almost doubles their damage. In some cases even more than doubles their damage. Because that's 67, so that was more than he had. So it more than doubled his damage. And the same thing with the health, it more than doubles their health. Whereas the teams you'll be facing down that level, they might not have that equipment, so it will be a breeze. And why you do this is, even at the very hardest fight at tier 8.4, it's a breeze to win it. So they are very important to help you do those hard fights while you're building your multiplier. Alright, the next tip is to maximize your A-team at all times, because that's where you're going to get the bulk of your points. I farm currently the last fight in tier 8, 8.4 with my A-team, and that's where I get probably 90% of my points. And that's how I was able to hit over 900,000 on the cable blitzes. And the final tip will be to keep your teams balanced as much as possible. Now there are times when there are exceptions where you can get away with having a much higher level 1 than the other ones, but for the most part you want to keep them all close together. Alright, so that'll be the 5 tips. So the rest of this video will be me doing my Blitz run because I haven't done anything yet on this Black Panther Blitz. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and enjoy the rest of the video as I do my fights here. And I might share some tips if I think of them along the way. Alright, so we're going to do the first one. Oh yeah, one... A little bragging maybe, but since I focused on my A-team at all times, I am in the top 5 of my arena every day, which definitely helps with the power cores and arena credits. Because I've spent a total of only $20 on the game, and as you can see, I'm pretty good on power cores for now. Actually, I did so well in arena, I made the top guy go from a whale to a kraken. He's now up to 137,000 team power, but I can still beat him some days. Anyways, alright, back to the Blitz run. Alright, let's go from the bottom up. Down we go. Oh, and also when you have these low teams, you want to look for named characters because they're going to be weaker at lower levels. We'll probably go with that one. Yeah. So they're ooh, actually 417. Now let's go with this one. Oh yeah, it's running real slow. Alright, but this will be pretty much a breeze here. Let's blow through that. And then the second one. And there. Yeah, it's really easy to win with those first two teams at any level because they're just so much stronger than any other team they're going to face. Alright. We'll get the next one going. Alright, positioning doesn't really matter at this point, so we'll just throw in anyone. And once again, we want to look for any named characters, which doesn't look like there are any. So we'll just do 282. Alright. Okay, here we go. That's pretty easy. We'll take him out. I could probably do this on auto, but you never know what's going to happen, so I just usually like to run through just in case anything bad happens. Alright, that was easy enough. Alright, this is running really slow, so I think I'm just going to cut the video here. So once again, if you have any questions about Blitz or about the tips or anything, leave them in the comments. Stay tuned and stay awesome.